Okay, g'day and welcome to game 3 of this lower bracket elimination. Yeah, between Fnatic and T1. Of course, we are at ESL Stockholm 2022. Both Southeast Asian teams have come from their region and they have ended up fighting each other out here at the major for a spot to move on to the next round. Game 1 was taken by Fnatic. Game 2 was taken by T1. And so here we are at the decider. Looking at our opening bans that have come out, we have DK and Tree. Those two bans have been the same bans every game for Fnatic. Opening bans for T1, Coddle and Beastmaster. And followed up with the Puck and Grimstroke. And Io is also been banned out on the side of Fnatic. Io actually made it through into both drafts last two games. And in fact, Io has lost both games. The team that picked Io lost both games. So maybe there's something in that. Phoenix will get banned as well, having no more of that Supernova Sunray shenanigans. But Pugna did make it through. And Storm actually. Wow. Two of the more meta picks. And T1 have snagged both of them. Already I'm sort of liking the draft of T1. Fnatic does get the Visage. Very strong hero, whether in support or corp capacity. And Doom has actually won... Doom has won all the games as well, I think. Io lost all the games. Doom has won both games.
Remaining.
The Doom getting that pickup.
5 seconds remaining.
Quite good. I mean, if you can get the Doom down on a Storm, that's just, you know, you're cooking with gas. But it's hard getting that Doom down on the Storm. He's zipping around so quickly. You need some sort of reliable stun. I mean, you got to blink hoof stomp, and maybe get the job done.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
But that Nether Ward is going to be a pain the entire game. The CK is banned as well as the Monkey. So both teams are saying, actually, we played against your Monkey and nah, we don't want to play against that.
10
and
seconds remaining.
T1 have returned the favor and said, you know what, we don't want to play against your CK
5
either.
seconds remaining.
Even though you ended up losing with your CK last game, you won with the first game, we're going to give you that respect ban and we're going to not be playing against that. So we will see some different carries this game, particularly on the side of Fnatic. What is it that Raven wants to play this game? What is it they're going to give him? March, coach for T1. Wonder what he's cooked up for this game 3. If you're picking Storm early, Anti-Mage is in the pool, but I mean, Anti-Mage has been just not good. Anti-Mage has not been a good carry. It hasn't seen a lot of play. I mean, not in pro games, but in pub games it gets a lot of play. Who knows why people like losing?
Dire team's turn to pick.
That's about it. And this time Fnatic will grab the Bane. They saw how good it is. I mean, Bane is powerful. If you can sleep one person and grip another, then it's hard to do. If you happen to be the third hero on the case that doesn't have a cancel.
5 seconds.
You know, how bad is it when you rock up? One of your allies is slept, one is being gripped, and you have no way of canceling. That grip. It's a bad feeling. I mean, Bird's gonna be on his side, but Storm can zip around, so should be able to cancel that. Pugna has no way to cancel grip. Well, if you're standing still, I guess you just decrepify it and suck, but it will kill you pretty quickly. So, looking for the next picks on the side of T1. Pugna can fill the role of a support, or potentially an offlaner. But I mean, we see the Storm already, so I think it's safe to assume that the Storm will probably be mid.
Dire team's turn to pick.
And that leaves the Pugna to probably be in some sort of support capacity. So at the moment, I'm seeing Pugna, Wyvern support on the side of T1. with a mid Storm, and we're left with an off lane and a safe lane to pick, which seems reasonable. On the side of Fnatic, it's a little more murky. I think Bane is obviously probably going to be a support. Doom will be that offlaner.
5 seconds remaining.
Is it a Visage mid? Maybe, maybe not. I think it could be somewhat flex at the moment, but it's more likely to be that Visage 4 or 5, and you pick your 1 and your 2 as your last 2 picks on the side of Fnatic. So T1 have decided to go with the Mars, big AoE fight control, but we saw how easily a Mars can get sort of shut down and dunked on in that game 1. No, sorry, game 2, where Jabs had the Mars and it just was not a fun game for him. Admittedly, was against a King in lane, and Monkey King has been banned out this game, so he won't see that matchup again.
Dire team's turn to ban.
Okay, Death Prophet. We're gonna see it. The Ghost Lady is back. Ghost Lady plus Spirit Siphon Lady plus Silence Lady plus Bat Swarm Lady.
10 seconds remaining.
She does everything. She does everything. Fear you
5
when
seconds
you are
remaining.
too close for too long, lady. You know, the fear is broken once you get the shard. That's just so good. Fear someone away because they had the siphon on them for a couple of seconds, and it's like, okay, guess I'm not having any fight in this team fight. Guess I'll just be chilling out now. Spectre does actually get the ban. I mean, I see it. Spectre does play well with Doom and Visage and Bane. They want to move as a 3, and you just have that Haunt coming out, or even better, the Shadow
10
Step.
seconds remaining.
Have a drink of water. Shadow Step.
5 seconds remaining.
So I think that's a warranted ban.
Dire team ban.
Medusa again. Even without the CK being picked, they just don't want to play against a T1 Medusa. There's a fearful combo, and Medusa is quite strong at the moment in terms of the meta, because she fits the role. She's not a strength hero, but she is a big tanky wall that's hard to get
5
through,
seconds remaining.
and that is the meta right now. Final bans. I suspect we should be banning carries because Death Prophet's probably going to be the mid. And in terms of bans that Fnatic might be considering, also banning POS 1s. So we're not going to see many POS 1s. I mean, let's see what's already been taken out. Spectre's gone, CK's gone, Medusa and Monkey King have gone as well. But there's still plenty in the pool in terms of safe laners. I think potentially... Just looking at the lineups, is Visage Drow still a thing?
Radiant team ban.
They banned Underlord. What is that ban? They think this is some sort of safe lane Visage or something? Safe lane Death Prophet?
10 seconds remaining.
Safe lane Death Prophet, mid lane Visage. That Underlord ban is super weird.
5
Maybe it's
seconds remaining.
something quite niche to Fnatic, but it appears
Dire
all ends
King's
up
turn
that
to
they are
pick.
going for a carry last pick, and they ban the Underlord. I guess you can play Underlord carry, but it's not. It wouldn't be a normal pick, that's for sure. They just certainly didn't want to be dealing with Underlord.
10 seconds remaining.
Now I'm still considering the Drow for
5
Fnatic.
seconds remaining.
It's a little bit squishy. It's a little bit squishy. I don't think it's a good idea, but that doesn't mean they're not going to go for it. PL was taken out. I mean,
Radiant
what do we got?
team's turn to pick.
Phantom Assassin.
Okay. There's not a huge amount of bursts on the side of Fnatic. I mean, I know there's Soul Assumption.
10 seconds
There's a Brain
remaining.
Sap. If you get Exorcism, all the ghosts hitting the same target, then
seconds
yeah,
remaining.
there's gonna be a lot of damage. But The burst is limited. Doom and Grip both go through BKB. So, just not sure about this PA pick. I mean, it could just roll over them, as PA picks sometimes do. Luna.
Choose your hero.
You know what, I was saying Drow potentially for Fnatic, and I feel like the idea of Drow was not far off the mark with what they actually end up going with. You know, Drow has that, you know, you got your marksmanship aura, you know, Raven's got the Lunar Blessing aura. I mean, it's the same idea with the Jabs Visage, you know. Are they going to go for that global? Is this the strat? This is the strat if you don't know. If you don't know, you get the global Lunar Blessing damage, and it affects the birds. Birds get it. This is a core. This is a core Visage. Offlane Visage. I reckon they're going for the 5-head strat.
10 seconds
I'm
remaining.
going to call it now. Luna is going to get global Lunar Blessing damage, which affects the birds. And then get the Lunar Blessing damage at 25, and you have birds that are just smashing. It is the mid Death Prophet, support Bane, and Doom. To support Doom, okay. And on the side of T1, Gabby is taking the PA as the carry. Cuckoo will be running the offlane Mars. Mid Storm Spirit running by Carl, and then Zephyr and Whitemon on the supports. As I said earlier in the draft, I would look like Pugna was going to end up being that support Pugna. That obnoxious support Pugna that level 1 Nether Ward and doesn't allow you to cast spells. Everyone's experienced it. Everyone knows how infuriating that is to be playing against that Pugna in lane who levels Netherwood. It is truly annoying. Particularly if you're a hero who wants to cast spells fairly frequently. Wow, Jabs. So many games. Not many games on Visage though. Hey, maybe this is a pocket strat. I'm thinking it's a pocket strat. I think this is the Lunar Blessing, birds pocket strat.
What can you do, brother?
Alright, they're warming up their voices. Both of these teams are going to love it, yeah. Good luck, have fun's coming out. These teams are quite close, really. Being both Southeast Asian teams, they probably play against each other quite a lot. So it's probably a little bit sad that one of these teams are going home. They probably would have liked to have met slightly later in the tournament. But que sera, you know, what will be, will be. I mean, there seems to be a bit of all chat going on right now. I wish I had the translator. If not Tao, I don't know. And then I don't know what this means. So I'm sure it's friendly. Being an official game, I'm sure there's no hatred going on right now. It doesn't look like hate. It looks like a bit of friendly banter, which everyone can always enjoy. Gotta love a little bit of friendly banter. Actually, here's this ward again. Such a weird ward. Level 1, like minute 1.
This ain't no snowball fight.
Is this Netherwood? Look at it. You want to cast a spell? Bang, bang. And look at this little skeleton boy with 330 move speed. He's just going away. So runes do go 2 each way as expected. And we'll be heading to our lane. So in the top lane, Gabby has the PA with the GG branches, with the Quelling Blade and the Blightstone. Level 1, no regen. Whitemon has the 2 salves though, ready to heal him up when necessary on the POS 5 Pugna. Facing against them in this lane will be the 3 Visage. He's got the Soul Assumption level 1 and DJ on the support Doom. And already you can see the obnoxiousness of having this Nether Ward here. I mean, it hasn't got that much of a cooldown, and you just can't cast spells. You just simply can't do anything while that's there. In the mid lane, we have Carl playing the Storm. Level 2 up against Armel playing Death Prophet, already level 2 as well. Death Prophet should dominate this lane very well until level 6, and then by then, not really laning stage anyway. Bottom lane, Raven and Yanuel on the Luna and Bane respectively on this bottom lane, up against Zephyr's Winter Wyvern and Cuckoo's Mars. Hopefully Cuckoo, triple gauntlets of strength, wowzers. Hopefully Cuckoo is wanting to teach Jabs a thing or two about how to play Mars after, you know, that's the BM move, isn't it? You know, the opposition picks a hero and loses with it, and then you pick it the next game and win. You know, it's sort of like the, hey, you guys want to know how to play this hero? This is how you play this hero, and then you win with it. You know, and it's a bit of a BM, not really BM, but showing you up a little bit. Oh, we're going to I mean, he's gonna use it. Yeah, he's gonna have to use it. He has to go away. He's gonna get both. Wow, refills are us. Carl getting it, but I mean, Armel doesn't care that much. I mean, he's get some denies. Armel's ahead in the last hits. I mean, yeah. Armel's gonna be dominating this lane quite well. Top lane. Do have the Scorched Earth coming. Oh, he's got the mana burn creep as well on DJ. Man, this is gonna be painful. Talk about Obnoxious, this Netherwood. Meet Obnoxious's brother, Mana Burn and Mana Aura. Hey, now you can cast spells. Okay, get this Mana Burn, it's doing work. I mean, you can't... you cannot underestimate the damage of this Soul Assumption. It really does do a lot. Raven has got the Lunar Blessing. He's got the wands, level 1. And I mean, Bane with a Lunar Blessing. Wowzers, this guy is yoked. How's he got so much damage? 15 level 1. Oh, it's level 2. I was gonna say, how's it 15? I mean, look at this guy's damage. Bane has 75 damage as a Bane with no stat items. Can you believe it? With the Lunar Blessing, this guy is on top of the world. Top lane, just a Grave Chill just to assist with the last hitting on Jabs. Yep, coming in with the stun. Zephyr will slow down both and get that Arctic Burn percentage base damage off on both of them. Armel's still sitting ahead of the last hit charts. I mean, I was gonna say ahead, but Storm has just cleared a small camp, so he has rocketed up the charts a little bit. But I mean, it was a small camp, so the gold is a little bit misrepresentative, and he's having to go back to base. So that just leaves Armel on the lane free as can be. Not a care in the world. He's just going to be last sitting there very, very safely and getting lots of XP and gold. Let's watch the last hits. Yes, Raven, well done. I was watching you, Raven. You got them all. Well done. Well done. 2 in Grave Chill, just gonna keep hitting. And yeah, just burn the mana. Look at this. Look at this mana. Oh, it's so bad. It's so good, like, dispelled. 18-second cooldown, 50 mana to burn 100 mana. I mean, it's a net gain, right? You're using 50 to burn 100. I mean, that just seems a little bit... It's just a net win. And it deals damage, right? Dealing damage equal to... So it's 100 damage you deal, 100 mana burn, on an 18-second cooldown for 50 mana cast. I mean, it's just so good. I mean, look at this guy. He's got no mana. You want to cast Netherwood? You don't have any mana. What are you going to do, Whitemon? You going to pop a Clarity? And he's just going to mana burn you again. You put on 1 Netherwood and then he's going to mana burn you. And then you're going to have no mana again. It's sad. It's a sad life against this Doom that just gets the mana burn creep. What are you going to do about it? I mean, it's just so unlucky. Meanwhile, Armel is sitting mid. He's level 6. Zephyr's come level 3 to try and get some XP. Carl has just hit the jungle. He's hit the jungle, and in fact, he's gone ahead in last hits. I mean, Static Remnant, ladies and gentlemen. Static Remnant. He's just hit the jungle, and he's gone ahead. In last hits, at least. Not necessarily in gold. Get it, man. Oh, I thought it was going to be denied for a second. Oh, just missed it. Feels bad. But Storm is now level 6, so he has quite the different potential now. Storm prior level 6 is just an absolute, yeah, it feels bad. But post level 6, all of a sudden you can do a lot more. Did go the max stake remnant build so he could farm the jungle creeps, but I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. You can get those points in overload quickly, and middle lane exorcism has been popped. Zoning away Wyvern, but it would appear that this tower is going to go down quite early on with a level 3 Clip Swarm. But maybe not. White one's come in. He does have the level 2 Nether Ward, but the ghosts are doing the work. And he's just thinking about trying to get the deny and doesn't quite get it. It would have been a hard one with all the ghosts hitting. Still no first blood in this game. So that gold objective is still on offer. And what's he going here? He's going for the lights. Oh my goodness. As I literally just say about no first blood, and then bloody T2s it up, I miss at bottom. I shouldn't have said anything. I just shouldn't have said anything. What is Storm doing dying bottom? Did he not get the kill? Did the level 6 Storm go bottom and not get the kill on Raven? I mean, that's just absurd. I find that really weird. I mean, what are they saving him with? I guess the nightmare? Yeah, okay. Okay, we had no kills, now we're just going off. What is that happening there? That's an unusual spot to die. They don't even have any vision in the area. Why are they walking up there? Yes, it's a guess to get kills, you know. Guess to get kills. Cuckoo with level 6. He has the arena and the soul ring, and do a lot of damage. Januar's almost baiting it. He wants him to use it, knowing that he can probably live through it. You got 840 HP with a stick and infused raindrop, so he can definitely live through it. He's baiting the arena there. He wants him to use it so that Raven is safe. Raven's got the infused raindrops as well, so I don't think the Mars by himself here can kill either of these, but with the Wyvern coming as well, level 3 Splinter Blast, if you can get that to hit, does have reasonable damage. Bottom lane, they're actually going onto the Mars. Splinter Blast does miss. Port comes out to save the creep wave. And Carl's just still hitting the jungle. I mean, this Storm didn't have a good lane, but he has recovered. Let's switch over to net worth and just have a look. I mean, yeah, Storm is still low because he's been jungle creeps instead of lane creeps. But, I mean, he could have been a lot worse than that. Death Prophet is the king of the map, or queen of the map right now. And another Exo top. Here we go. And they are going to pop the glyph. But this wave should die reasonably. Oh, the birds are here as well. I think this tower is not long for this world. The birds are here with Visage. And I think if you are Zephyr, you are not feeling very good about sitting here right now. Although, Whiteman's coming across. Al's here too. I'm actually thinking about defending this. I thought they surely were going to dive Zephyr there when they saw him in the trees with the birds. But they used their self-control. They realized this is an elimination match and there's no need for us to be diving towers. So just pull back out and continue farming. Luna's now got the level 2 in Moonglaze, the level 3 in Blessing, so she is going to be cleaning camps very quickly. The level 2 in the Glaze gives the 4 bounces. So that will be going very, very quickly. Indeed. Cuckoo is having a much better game than Jab's last match against the Monkey King. So he's just still 4th net worth, but he's still reasonably in touch and actually ahead of his Storm. I mean, Carl has been behind as a mid laner, I think all 3 of these games, and he's caught up. So maybe Carl's just like, he baits him into the false sense of security and then just climbs back into it. He's a fighter, Carl. He's a fighter. Doesn't want to give up easily. Top lane. Birds are moving around. DJ is here as well with the level 6. We actually have Grip, Boom, and Birds. This is quite scary. EXO is not up for 20 or 38. Bringing over the defense again, but no level 6s. Oh, where is the curse? Okay, Birds are here. 1 stun, 2 stuns with the save, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Armel, you need to get the Spirit Sucks off, but I mean, you're inside the Netherwood. You just don't want to fight inside this Netherwood. Yeah, give him Mana White Monk. Give him. Oh man, I thought maybe he's gonna full send it then. I thought maybe Whitemon might have full sent it and just giving him everything he had, giving him his life force. Just imagine, you know, in the movies where the sorcerer is just sucking the life out of the person and they slowly turn to bone, you know, skeleton. And this little skelly boy, he was already a skeleton, so he was just gonna disintegrate into dust, you know, if he gave his whole life essence over to the storm there. But he pulled up right from the end. So we are still looking for this Vlad's early. Oh, in the triangle. Manuel's here. Comes out with the sleep. Maybe woken up. That's a lot of damage through the Cold Embrace. And he's going to go down almost completely through Cold Embrace. It shows the level of damage that Fnatic actually do have. It wasn't particularly burst. It was a little bit slow damage, but it did go through the Cold Embrace. So Cold Embrace might not be the sort of save that they're looking for in this game, T1. If someone gets Cold Embrace and is actually in an incorrect position, like out of position Cold Embrace, that could actually just kill them. Because for those of you who don't know, the Cold Embrace actually stuns the person who's Cold Embraced. So you cannot do anything. You cannot cast spells. You cannot use items. So if you get Cold Embraced in a bad position, that's not a good thing. EXO just going for a little bit top. It should be about to end. Yep. Not long ago. Now that is all 3 tier 1 towers. The side of T1 has gone down. In terms of Fnatic, their 3 tier 1 towers are all standing firm. So this game, Fnatic have been ultra focused on taking towers and defending their own. They are simply not giving T1 any space on the map. And for the first time, Fnatic actually have a net worth lead again. I mean, I think they did in the first game, but not certainly in the second. Do we have the Vlads yet? No, no Vlads. Gotta love the Arcane Ring. I love the Arcane Ring. Gotta love a little bit of mana, free mana. Mid lane, Zip comes in with the arena. That's the reveal of the blink. And this poor Visage will go down again. And then one of the birds as well. That's no joke. 100 gold plus no birds. He does have resummon, but I mean, still, it is a resummon. You want to try and save that resummon for a fight. Then you can go stun, stun, resummon, stun, stun, and just provide, like, you know, near to 8 seconds lockdown of stun just from your Visage birds. It's longer than that. No, it's about 8 seconds, yeah. I mean, I can check it, right? Where are we? How long do they stun for? 1.5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 seconds. I mean, if you have the Ags, then it becomes 9 seconds, right? And stun for. So, the Ags, you get a 9-second AoE stun. It's pretty insane.
Middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
If, of course, you time everything right. And a good Visage player would be timing everything right. Gabby on this Phantom Assassin is going for Battle Fury. I'm not sure Battle Fury is the play. I mean, Vlad's is working here. Nice little bit with Vlad's and immediately going to Roche. I love the thinking. I love how quickly that move occurred. We're not mucking around to immediately use the Vlad's that Jabs has farmed. Immediately got that Vlad's. Alright, let's go into Roche and put that to good use. Just what you want to do with items. Whether you are the support or whether you are the POS 1. Get an item, you want to put that item to good use. The last thing you want to do is get an item and let it sit stalely in your item box. Zephyr. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's just a spell, right? It's just a spell. He's really committing to these runes. So another rune for Carl. Another haste rune, I might say, as well, for Carl. So he'll be ready to move anywhere very quickly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Of course, his
attack.
zip is faster than haste, but I mean, haste is still pretty good. There is doom
Radiant's bottom
available.
tower is no more. Dire's top tower is under attack.
What is the next item coming out on Cuckoo? Youngie186. Hey mate, how are you today? Yeah, I'm going well, mate.
Beating on
Just
Dire's
casting a
top
little bit of Dota.
tower.
This is the third match of the series, best of 3. Set to go to the third game. T1 and Fnatic are slogging it out to remain in the ESL 1 Stockholm. This is an elimination match. So I'm doing pretty well. I'm starting to get a little bit weary. I need to probably sit myself up. Maybe even have a drink of water. Maybe even have a quick stretch while the game is nothing happening in the next second. Right, we get back into it. Okay, so scanned. They know the wyvern is up in the trees. They've seen him. They have the birds.
Are those cracks in
Jabs
Dire's
is on the hunt, but they will just pop the Exo. And this has been the strat for Fnatic so far this game. Just pop Exo, hit towers. Pop Exo, hit towers. And T1, they don't want to fight. The reason they don't want to fight is they have a Battle Fury naked, well, not like naked Battle Fury, but they have a Battle Fury on PA. This guy wants to farm. He does not want to fight right now. So Raven with the team, with the Lunar Blessing, is just going down and hitting. I mean, look at these birds. Look at these birds that are getting the Lunar Blessing. Plus 35 damage on these birds. This is the strat I was flagging with the Drow. I said, you know, maybe the Drow Visage. They went for Lunar Visage. It's almost exactly the same. Yeah, no, this Gabby on the PA just doesn't want any of it. They do not want to fight. They're just giving up a tier 2 tower 18 minutes in. I mean, it is T1 are playing their hand. They are playing their hand very hard, and you know, Fnatic just have to keep taking advantage of it. Like, if they just want to farm and don't want to do anything, then take every time Exo is up, just go take a tower, take the next tower, and just reduce the farming space that this PA has. Like, he's gonna get BKB. How far away is he from BKB? Still a fair while. I mean, what, 1,000? He's like 2,000 gold from BKB. So still doesn't want to fight. Whitemon. Oh wow! I don't think they're watching.
What can you do? What can you do?
I think he was probably looking at like clicking over here. I know exactly what he was doing. He's just walking up here, he's clicking over here, and then someone's like, "Look, cancel the TP." And he sort of looks back and he's like, "Oh, whoops." Sort of walked straight past someone TPing there. Perfectly understandable there. He's thinking about his creeps. He's thinking about hitting. He's hitting creeps right now, Raven. But Aegis will run out in a minute. Can they catch Cuckoo? He's pretty elusive. He's got the blink. Oh, actually, blink is cancelled for 2, 1, and he gets the rip. There is no one coming to help Cuckoo. The Eclipse will come out, and that will be a kill. So, but once again, T1 are sort of okay with that because Gabby's farming. He's got that 1,000 gold. He's now only, what, about 1,200 gold away from BKB. The question is BKB enough? Is it enough to fight into Fnatic with this level 4 Lunar Blessing? I mean, yeah, you can have a BKB, but with the birds hitting you and Raven hitting you, even DJ just being in there as well. I mean, with an Exorcism, is the BKB enough? I'm not convinced. I think this PA pick, I mean, maybe I'm talking too soon, but I hope it can work out for him, or it at least can come online, but it's really going to be, it's going to be clutch if they can get on it. I think with the Mars dead, they possibly should have pushed. I mean, I get that they wanted to wait for Exorcism to be up. Exorcism now is up again. Now, I think they just need to charge another tower and just keep taking this map control. I mean, it's very easy to read the play, read the map when you can see everything that's happening. But surely Fnatic are aware that T1 just don't want to fight right now. Here you go. Oh, I was gonna say Quicksilver. Why are your attack animations going so quickly? They're smoked up. They find Gabby, does that? And he does blink away. They're chasing him though. They know where they are. They're running for the woods. Whitemon, Zephyr, they're running away. Gabby, they're in the trees. Oh, is it a bait? Is it a bait? The BKB's up. The counter smoke's coming out. They're going out. Now they're looking for it. Kuku's got the blink. Zephyr's here as well with the curse. BKB's available. Will this catch him? Raven. Got BKB as well. Raven Yappy quick. Yeah, he was too. Way too quick for it. BKB, trade for BKB. And Zephyr is seen on the back line. There's going to be a curse, but it probably won't be enough. Doom does come out onto the PA, but they're just walking it off. I don't think they can catch anyone but Zephyr on the back line, which it was just going to be a simple kill. He didn't end up using the curse. Was Exo used? Exo was not used. So, I think right now, with the BKB on cooldown on PA, there's no way PA wants to fight. Luna should still be reasonably happy with Arena down to probably move forward. Particularly with an exorcism going off next year. I think they have to take advantage of this, but no, they're just farming the map. Are Fnatic making the read that they're happy to go late game here? And this is potentially what can happen. This is potentially what can happen. I mean, yeah, and they know. T1 know it. They're getting away with murder right now. They're getting away with murder. Why are Fnatic potentially not just marching down the lane? With the BKBs on the Death Prophet, being supported by the Bane and the Visage, it's pretty hard for him to die like that if they're all together. I feel like they've lost a little bit of their timing window here to take these tier 2s. And Luna is not a particularly late game hero. DJ, you right? They see you? They see you here? They're pinging it out. Hang on. DJ, you right? How did they not see him there? What? Is that like a juke spot or something? How did they not see him? Yanuel is just sitting Shadow Emerald at top. He's not AFKing. He's not griefing. He's just waiting for an opportunity. Waiting for an opportunity. You know what I also like about this build by Januel? He's gone for the Enfeeble after. He didn't max the Brain Sap. He went for the Enfeeble. Attack reduction, particularly really good against the PA. Heal regen reduction, fast range reduction. It's just so good. Enfeeble is a really... Oh no. BKB comes out. Arena as well with the Eclipse. BKB from Cuckoo. Everyone's just walking away. Bird stuns are down. And this appears to be the fights right now. I'm going to cast Arena. I'm going to BKB in response. And then everyone's just going to walk away. I'll cast Eclipse. You'll cast BKB in response. And we all just walk our own separate ways and have fun with it and go back to farming, right? That seems to be a little bit how it's going at the moment. Sanj on the Death Prophet. He does want to tank up. He wants to get as much health as possible. Going for the Sanj and Kaya. Birds are scouting him out. That is the Nether Ward, but Bird is just going to kill this Nether Ward. Very good. Actually, Birds are super good for doing this. Shard is over on Gabby. This Shard, if we're looking at what that's potentially going to do, I mean, it turns off the Lunar Blessing and the Moonglaives, which is somewhat, it's something. The main thing it's going to do this game is getting rid of the Grey Keeper's Cloak. So, there is a stun, Whitemon. Birds are hitting over onto DJ, please! Please, Raven, don't walk in! Raven! Income with the jump and the spear with the break, and you look how quickly Visage just falls with that Fan of Knives. I mean, I personally think Fan of Knives is a little too good. Let's just have a look at this right now while I itch my ear. Phantom Assassin releases sharp blades around her, dealing percentage health of each victim's max health on impact and applying break. Not only does it apply blade break in an AoE, it deals 16% of their max health as damage. In an AoE, it's pure damage as well. This thing, for 50 mana with a 15-second cooldown, this Fan of Knives, I think, is possibly the best shard in the game. I think it's possibly the best shard in the game. I mean, AA shard contests probably a pretty good, makes a pretty good argument, but this shard is so good. I mean, it's the old thing about Dota, right? If one thing is broken, one thing is simply not broken. Everything is broken, and that's what makes Dota balanced. Everything is unfair in the right circumstances. But this against Visage, you just want to like, you just want to drop the keyboard and hang it up, because Fan of Knives is too good against Gravekeepers. You just become an 1800 health paper machine, paper mache project, school project, you know, that just didn't dry properly, and you just fall over wet. Not good. Whitemon is going for the Wraith Pact as well. I mean, Wraith Pacts are us, right? Wraith Pact, we got the Vlads, but no Wraith Pact yet. Okay, so Roche is being taken. Armel's just straight in there with the Arcane Rune. He's trying not to get hit. But the birds are doing a decent amount of damage. And Armel's just dead. Armel's just dead. Zip in, BKB, Fan of Knives, Visage is down as well. Break onto Luna, BKB, but she's surrounded. And Luna cannot fight against the world with everything. Maybe with the bird stuns. Maybe with the bird stuns and the illusions. A Feeble coming out. Save with the Nightmare. Oh, Shadow Evelyn, he's toggling. Raven's still living. Stun coming out over onto Zephyr on the backline. Luna lives. Luna walks away, and it's Zephyr that's being chased down. Oh my goodness. The buybacks come out from Bane, Wyvern, and Visage. Bane, Wyvern, and Visage. So triple buybacks, 2 on one side, 1 on the other. But Luna lives. Luna lives. It's Storm is alive, by the way. He has the Vlads. He's gonna heal up off the rush. Has the Ice Guardi as well. Is Storm considering a jump? Thinking about it. He's going. No, he's gonna be too late.
I trust there was a good reason.
The bird stun. The bird stun coming out, just absolutely saving Raven. And the calls to buyback. I mean, if they buyback there and Raven goes down, then that fight is very bad, because they buy back for no reason at all. But instead they buy back. Raven lives, ends up getting the Aegis, and with an incredible bird stun from Visage, who had 1 bird I think still alive, actually gets the job done. That was incredible. What a play from Jabs to secure that stun for the Luna, and the Glaives were just going mad. I mean, this Luna is the top net worth hero on the map. He is strong. I think she had a Paladin Sword as well. Oh man, everything was conspiring together to keep Raven alive then. I actually can't believe it. 3000 HP with that Skadi now. Didn't take the Lunar Blessing Global and 200 Night Vision. I'm a little bit disappointed, I have to say. I thought the strat was with the birds, give the birds the Lunar Blessing, get the 35 Lunar Blessing damage. That would have been the strat. I'm a little bit disappointed, I have to say, that they didn't end up going for that with the birds. I thought that was the pocket strat, I have to say. I'm sad. I'm saddened that they didn't take that talent. I honestly hoped that they were going to, and that was going to be the strat. Oh well. We'll have to see what she gets at level 25. If of course they get that far. I mean, the smoke's coming across from T1. Leading with Storm and with the Mars, BKB, Blink, Arena all ready. Curse is available with Ethelens and Blink as well. All spells are up.
Dire's bottom tower
Fnatic
is
know that it's
shattered.
coming though, and they are sitting in the back line. They're trying not to get caught. He gets caught in the back. It's the Doom. BKB does go off, but I mean, yeah, Carl's used all their mana and he is out of there. He TPs and says, "See you later. See you noobs. I'm out." And everyone else says follows his lead and follows as well, and they all TP home. Zephyr just flew away because he's a dragon, and Gabby has creeps to kill, so he couldn't TP base. He's got more important things to do. Now, PA's gone for the Lincoln Sphere. He's level 20. With a 35% blur evasion. Wow. So, the blur evasion now is insane. 85% evasion. Can the ghosts miss? Can the ghosts miss? That's the question. That's my question. Can the ghosts miss? 400 health. Yeah, just needs to live. I mean, Luna does not have an MKB. There's no MKB on anyone on the side of Fnatic. How do they kill this PA? How do they kill her? I mean, with magic damage, of course, but she's got BKB in the Lincolns. 85% evasion, right? How do you kill that? I mean, it's just going to be miss. That's all it's going to be. I mean, maybe Fnatic aren't waiting long enough to get an MKB. They're just doing the base at the moment. Raven's on the high ground with an Aegis, so it's an Ag's visage. So the birds are invisible. They're gonna hit the ward. It's gonna be saved by the Decrepifier. You want to save that bird with the drop, and that barracks just goes down. One barracks gone. I mean, they're just using this Aegis time. They know that they have to get on the back line, but they're just standing too far back. Shard is up on Luna as well now. Dude, Shard with this Crystallis is going to be painful. I mean, there's no MKB. I still think, how do they kill Gabby? How do they kill Gabby? 85% evasion. They want to get this. How long on the Aegis? 47 seconds. They want to get this tower as well. We're in. Let them commit. Let them commit. Okay, so they kill the Aegis. It uses all of Carl's mana, but they're just going to respawn and hit the tower, right? And they're fine. They're perfectly fine. They take the tower, and I think Fnatic are super happy with that. They get the Rax top plus the tier 2 mid, and you know they have a 12k net worth lead. They're starting to be able to get the items they want to close out this game. I really think the MKB is needed. I just want to see. Oh, Satanic next. They're just ignoring it. Okay. PA has 85% evasion. Let's ignore it. That's the call. We're going to ignore the 85% evasion. I mean, okay. Just ignore it. Kill everyone else, and then if you hit him enough, you kill him. Double stun coming through. BKB. Doom out on the Storm. Storm's Doom. In comes the Eclipse. He's going to get hit. He's getting healed up, and he's going to survive, but in comes the Soul Assumption to knock him off. Okay, break does come out, but he drops himself. Jabs is living. PA, he's gone down. 85% evasion. What am I worried about? He's just dead. In comes the BKB buyback from Carl, but he's going to be out of mana, and he needs to get out. He's got no BKB. He's got no mana. Double buybacks coming out, but I mean, I don't think they're going to stop. They got Exo going. They got birds with Luna Blessing, and this game is possibly just over. That's 3 buybacks. My goodness, the buyback. That, I mean, that's a Storm, Pugna, Mars, PA buyback. That is 4 buybacks on the side of T1. 4 buybacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the gold. Look at the gold. Look at the gold. 23. That was like 14,000 a second ago. I mean, this isn't reflecting the buybacks. This isn't reflecting the buybacks. So 4 buybacks, like 6,000, 8,000 gold. Like, oh my goodness, that's so expensive for Side T1. Not only did they just lose any progress towards their next item, but now they're all in, right? They're all in. In terms of buyback status, I mean, it's the only person on the team with buyback. No, actually nobody. Wyvern will have buyback now. The Wyvern is the only player on the team with buyback. My goodness, 23k lead, and pretty much the whole squad of Fnatic has buyback. So they are in a commanding position right now. 2 racks up, buybacks in the hand, and probably just finishing off their next items. Yep, Silver Edge is ready. So
Divine.
here we go. Armel is huge with the Shivas as well, so he can't be brought down. 3.2k health with Shivas. I want to see the 35 Lunar Blessing damage. I want to see it. I think it's double Lunar Blessing damage. I think that's better, particularly because you have the birds. I think that's the strat.
Radiant's
Top lane, keeping top. I'll defend these towers. I mean, the fact that Fnatic have kept up these tier 1 towers at mid and top means that their whole triangle's been safe. I mean, if T1 want to move into their triangle, they have to smoke, and it becomes quite obvious. And they can just do this. Like, the only side that's going to be pushing evenly is bottom lane. The top lane will push again now that they've cleaned it. Oh yeah, tier 4 items are coming out. What are we going to have? Witch Blade? No, he's going to hold on to the Paladin Sword. I think it's better for him to hold on to the Paladin Sword now that he has Satanic as well. Cloak of Flames is still there. Surely someone's going to take that Trickster Cloak, right? Surely someone takes that Trickster Cloak. I mean, please. Please, someone think of the Trickster Cloak. Our Trickster Cloak was on the other team. Who took Trickster? Someone? Cuckoo's got the Trickster. Okay, good. Cuckoo also has double Arena, double BKB, double Blink with a gem. So everyone's obviously bought out. They've all used their buybacks. There's no reason to keep your buybacks anymore. You may as well buy out since your buybacks are all on cooldown. So double Arena, double Spear, double Rebuke, double BKB. They might be able to do something, but I mean, in the meantime, Roche is just dying. And what do we have? We have an Ags. Oh my goodness. Who's getting the Ags? Who's getting the Ags?
I trust there was a good reason.
It's going over to Luna. So we have the Eclipse upgraded. Ooh dear. Okay. Who had the cheese? Cheese is over on Death Prophet. Should be able to survive. We are level 25. What did we got the 35 Lunar Blessing damage. Look at the birds. Look at the birds. They got 150 damage, 160 damage when Luna's around them. So those birds are no joke. I mean, I guess you just take the familiar because Gravekeeper's Cloak grants 10 armor. If you're broken, then the Gravekeeper's Cloak is not working. I'm just going to put it out there. And here we are. Final seed. Luna has Aegis, has everything they need. I mean, you miss that spear, you're dying to glaives right now. Exorcism is popped in the background. Just gonna start hitting the tower. I mean, Storm is jumping all the way through, and he's tipping out. I mean, the miscommunication, the Doom comes out, and that's it. That's going to be GG. The calls are going to be coming out in a moment, momentarily. Whilst the BKBs run out, they will take down the Doom. Storm is alive, but GG is there, and Fnatic, after winning the first game, losing the second, are going to come through and clean up the third, and will be progressing to play against OG in the next round. So Fnatic progressing, and T1 eliminated from ESL 1 Stockholm 2022.